We are here with Kaitlyn Say and the Mirror book. And tell us about this book.
All right. So this book explores all kinds of themes and issues that are really relevant, that are facing young women right now, really relevant and timely for girls that face issues like anxiety when they're struggling with issues of mental health that are prevalent in our culture right now. And just this kind of feeling of maybe not measuring up or competition or comparison that can be a result of the social media pressure that just surrounds people in our culture. And so this book just addresses that because there's so many good things actually about social media and opportunities that girls have, and there are good things about it, but how to navigate our culture and some of the pressures that come at us in a healthy way.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what age group are you talking about?
I think this would be a good book for actually women of all ages, because to be honest with you, I think that these are issues that we face throughout life. Issues of identity and self-worth. I don't think it's just a teenage girl issue. However, this book is especially geared towards young women. And so I think girls maybe 10 to 18 would benefit in big ways from reading this book.
And so what is the plan around this book?
All right. Well, as an organization, Mirror, we are launching a community event here in Saskatoon on March 2nd. And there's a group of women, Elam Sisterhood from Elam Church, who have worked really hard, and actually some others from the community as well in Saskatoon, to fundraise money to purchase 800 of these books.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so those books have been purchased, they have been ordered, and they're on their way, and we want to give those away. So we have organized this free event happening March 2nd, 6:30 p.m. at Elam Church, great big auditorium. And every young woman who comes between ages 10 and 18 will be given one of these Mirror books, as long as they register online. And they can do that at mirrormyxe.com.
Okay, and what does the YXE stand for?
Saskatoon.
Okay,
that is
awesome.
our Saskatoon.
Right, that's the airport.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
On.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yes, and you know, it's a powerful tool, and it's one thing just to have a book, but we're really hoping even for these books to be used effectively. We're giving these girls an opportunity if they want to sign up for a 6-week follow-up course that explores the themes and issues that the book talks about in depth.
Okay, so what are those themes and issues that specifically they talk about?
Some of the issues the book addresses is self-image, you know, and body discontentment. And it talks about freedom from those issues, or even family dysfunction. And, you know, all of our families have certain levels of dysfunction. How do we navigate that in healthy ways as young women and not allow that to hold us back from our full potential? And even issues like jealousy and issues like comparison. How do we embrace our own giftings and who we are and who we were made to be, and develop those gifts without, you know, being jealous to the person next to us. And the hope is that every girl can really develop her own innovative ways of thinking and come up with new ideas and explore her own creativity and use that in the world for the most effective ways.
Well, I'm all about educating, and especially educating young women, and also promoting self-image, because I believe that we should love the way we look all the time and how we are, and anything to build self-esteem.
Yeah, that is so important right now in our culture. Self-love and valuing who you are and believing that you've got something to offer in the world. And you know what, Mary, not just something to offer, but something to get. To get fulfillment by investing your gifts in the world,
Isn't that
by
wonderful?
Contributing to the problems. There's problems in the world that need innovators to solve them. And you were an educator for 30 years, you shared with me. And so I know these are issues that are near and dear to your heart as well.
They are, and that's why I wanted to have you on this show, because you rock for putting on this conference and working with young people, and because they are our future, and we need to invest in our young people, especially young girls.
Yes.
And so what else, how does the format of the conference look?
Well, you know, I would say this. Women of all ages are more than welcome to come to this event. In fact, Marion, I hope that you are there. I will save you a spot.
Okay, I'd love to come.
Oh, wonderful, because we are really strongly believe that we need women of all ages, an intergenerational community to address these issues. So we're hoping that moms will come with their daughters, aunties, come with your nieces, you know, grandmas, bring your granddaughters, because it's something that we can experience together. However, the content of the event is geared towards young girls, 10 to 18. So we're going to have spoken word performances, and we're going to have relevant music that they will relate with, and maybe songs that they will know that just instill a sense of self-worth in them.
Sounds like an awesome conference.
Yeah.
And we will be back with more of Mirror Mirror.
And the author's coming too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are back with Char Quiring with the Mirror Mirror book and the conference. So tell us about your connection to this book.
So this book is, it's the Mirror Mirror conference, or the event is going to be the day before the Sisterhood conference. And Sisterhood is a group of intergenerational women mostly from Elam Church and the community, who have gotten behind this project. And this book is going to be presented on Thursday evening by Karen Bowling. She is the part of the Imagine Foundation, which Diane Wilson, the author, is part of too. So she's coming to present, and we've raised money for these books.
So tell us a little bit about the Imagine Foundation.
The Imagine Foundation is out of California, where these girls, the author and other of the speakers, come from, and they go into prisons right now, and high schools and women's shelters, and they use the book as a tool, and they speak about the different subjects in the book to try to bring self-worth and value to the girls. So. Yeah.
Well, that's really good work that they're doing. So do you know how long they've been doing this?
I would say probably close to 10 years, but it's really been in the last couple of years that they've really expanded, and they've gone to different countries, and they've gone a lot in their province, in their state as well.
So there's two parts to this conference. So one is for young adults or young women, and then the second part is for women?
Right. The focus of the Thursday night event is age 10 to 18. And then on the Friday, Saturday, we will be also hearing from the same speakers, and they will be speaking to women of all generations. And it's really a community event. It's to build relationships with different age groups, and also to just celebrate their own personal stories. We're going to be hearing from Karen Bowling, who will be a presenter, and Katie Ewing, and they have amazing faith stories. And so they want to share their own personal stories, what led them to be part of Mirror Mirror. And then we've been, our Sisterhood team has been sharing individual stories each week on our Facebook page of women who have challenges and difficulties, disappointments, and how they've that's changed their life. And so everyone who's shared, they'll probably be part of this conference, but we're going to highlight some on that weekend.
So how did you get involved in this?
How did I get involved? So I have a heart for generations. My daughter is in her 20s, and I love to see the community and relationships that women have, and that bring the richness of relationships with different ages. So I think that just drawing groups together of women has been very exciting for me. 2 years ago, we started Sisterhood out of Elam Church, and we've been just doing some events that bring women together to celebrate that.
So that's what Sisterhood is?
Sisterhood is, yes. It's a community of women, all different ages, different backgrounds. We celebrate diversity, we celebrate our differences, but we also come together, and we've been unified to do this project together. We like to see things like this happen and change happen. So.
Well, I'm very all for empowering women and educating women, and I think that's very important in our society, to give women a place where they feel safe and strong and really good body image and self-image and confidence.
Yes.
So I'm very happy that you're doing this conference and doing this book. And tell us how people can sign up, or where do they go to get more information?
So the event Thursday night is a free event, and we're giving these books to all girls who register from age 10 to 18. And then the Friday and Saturday weekend event is you can register at elamsisterhood.com. There's a registration on there, and students and seniors are $50, and then adult fee is $75. So that weekend event is ticketed, but it is not, it's rush seating, so you can sit with your friends and just come, and it's for everyone as well. It's for teens all the way up to grandmas. So.
Okay, so do you have a website?
We do, elamsisterhood.com. And last year we had a great showing of all different ages, and we would love to see that again.
Oh, that's wonderful. And so just remind us again when it is again, and the times.
Yeah, so Thursday, the free event is, it's more of a lectures style event, but there will be, there'll be performances and spoken word, like Kaitlyn had mentioned before. So that's March 2nd, 6:30 to 8. And then the conference is Friday, March 3rd and 4th, 7 to 9 on Friday and 9 to 3:30 on Saturday. So.
Well, thank you very much,
Okay,
and
well,
good luck with your conference, and thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And that was Char with Mirror Mirror, and we'll be right back.